Alright, bonjour à tous, Battosay here. Welcome to episode 39 of my Let's Play. Today I wanted to start by a quick eureka moment. Every now and then I noticed I had some trouble with my breeding farm and that it stopped to work for some unknown reason. As you can see here, the the piston are not here and the breeding farm is currently on hold. Nothing is working on the breeding part, but the wheat farm above is still working, which means that my 5-minute signal is still going um, to the wheat dispenser above, and I finally understood what was the problem. And I think it has to do with a redstone glitch that Flowerchild fixed recently, and I'm hoping that that's it, because as you can see, if you know your redstone, there's something weird. Right in front of me here we have a torch that's powered, and the repeater next to it is not powered, when it should be powered actually by the torch. And if we look downstairs, we can see here that the repeater is powered, but the redstone dust that's powering the repeater is not powered, so the repeater is stuck on the powered position and this one is stuck on the unpowered position. And if I place a block next to it, that's gonna update it. Same thing for here, and that's what was stopping the breeding farm, because that was probably occurring when I was a bit too far. The chunks were out of range, the redstone would freeze on that state, and after that my 5-minute pulse will still be able to travel to the wheat farm all the way in the end, but it's not updating the redstone here because well, that's powered exactly like it should be, but the gearbox providing me some timing is stuck on the unpowered position. So let's have a look at that. If I go over here and remove the redstone, that's gonna update the block. That's gonna allow my border block to rotate, and now everything is back to normal. Send your pulse here, there we go, to the next one, and now the breeding farm is functioning again. So I'm really hoping that was caused by the redstone bug that Flowerchild fixed recently. Uh, I'll I'll know that for sure when I'll play a bit more and leave the breeding farm up and running. Let's see the feeding part. Did I miss it? No. What the hell? Okay. Maybe that's not completely fixed. Ah, did I talk too quick? Nope. No food for them. Oh yeah, that's because that wasn't poured. Okay, never mind. So that should be working. Let's give them some weight. Okay. Now that's your turn. Mm. That's what's wrong. Let's have a look. Probably some more redstone. Frozen. Ah, gah, I hate these bugs. So... what's wrong with you? Fired. And where's that pulse coming from? What the heck? That's weird. The buddy block is emitting a constant power. Yet the turntable is unpowered. Yes, it's not rotating. So there's no reason for the buddy block to be like that. What the heck? Let's replace it. Okay. That's something I've never seen before. I'll make sure to mention that to Flower Child. Anyway, now my pulse should have gotten towards this one. And again, some frozen redstone. There we go. Now it should be able to rotate. Okay. Now that should be fixed. So, quickly, let's run. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I wanna see the fist. There we go. And now they're breathing again. Perfect. So the cool thing is that I now have a whole bunch of wheat into the dispensers. And as you may have noticed, I decided to change on this side. I removed the cow and I placed pig instead because well, I've got like 4 double chests of glue and I don't know what to do with glue anymore, and I've got a whole bunch of leather as well, so I don't need any more leather, and I mainly use the breeding farm to get tallow to make mining charges now. Because well, mining charges are awesome. What the heck are you doing here? What the fuck? Hey! What's that? What are you doing here? What the fuck? Where are they coming from? That's new. Did that become a village for some reason? And there's some new ones. I never saw those ones. What the fuck is that? I have absolutely no idea what happened here. Okay. Wanna come in? That's really, really weird. Seriously. Come on. Don't fall. You can get out, but you can't get in. Is that my villagers that were into here? Oh, maybe. Let's look. Yep. Come on. Get your ass. Come here. Come. Good boy. Nope, they don't seem to be in the holes anymore. So yeah, I guess that's the villagers that were in my house, my mansion, and somehow they managed to get out. I think I forgot to close this thing, and they got out, and they seem to start breeding, because there are some new ones. I had the white and the brown one, but I never saw those ones before. Yeah, that was that. Well, I guess welcome. And since you start breeding, I guess I should start farming you guys. That's something I've never done before. Yeah? Do you agree? Okay. Anyway, that's not the plan for today. Today I wanted to build something new with you. Actually, let's quickly do something before I forgot. I turn off most of the breeding farm. I just have to do that and that. Okay, everything's working now. Perfect. And now let's get to building something together. If you noticed in the previous episode, I started by showing you something that has to do with cobble and some explosion, and that's my cobble blaster to produce gravel and ultimately to produce sand and flint. Even if I don't care much about the flint, I do care a lot about sand because I love building with sandstone. And since 3.70, I think, you can get gravel from destroying cobblestone with mining charges. So if I have a block dispenser placing mining charges down below here, that's to generate a whole bunch of gravel. You get up to 27 gravel for one mining charge, and it uses a whole bunch of redstone under here, and that's actually really small for what it does, because on its own it can produce as much gravel as you have mining charges. So far I don't have that much, but I'll produce more soon. That's why I restarted the breeding farm, and we'll see how to make one together. So let's have a look at the process and how things works. As you can see, it's making a 3 by 3 by 3 cube of cobble with one hole in the middle. After that, it's pushing the cobble in the middle up one block so that the water can collect all of the gravel, and it takes it into this water stream here. Oh crap. Let's just place that back. Okay. There over a weaker filter, and then I get... Oh, come on. And then I get sand into here, collected into a whole bunch of hoppers, because I didn't want it to set up something too fancy with mechanical power, since I only get 27 stacks of gravel for one stack of mining charges. I don't need that much storage. So let's have a look at the cobble generation part. As you can hear, downstairs we have the cobble generators that are here. Let's get upstairs, over there. So the cobble is made below the obsidian here, there, just there, and pushed on top of a 3 by 3 piston thing that push the cobble above. the special trick that you need to do is to, as you can see, leave a hole in the middle here for the mining charge. This way you can get the maximum cobble destroyed by it, which is 27. And let's have a look at the collection. That's the most important part. I think I can stay here actually. Yep. As you can see, it makes a hole in the middle, and you have to really quickly fill this hole. Let's actually turn it off. You have to quickly fill this hole, otherwise the water... oops, sorry. Little technical difficulty, whatever. Okay, so yeah, you have to quickly fill the hole in the middle to prevent the gravel to stay stuck in the middle, because otherwise the... Oh, come on. I hate you, Avast. Otherwise the water will end up into this little hole. So, to make it, you need a room that has this dimension, so that's... let's see, did I go all the way up there? Yep. And all... Oh, come on, seriously? All the way up here. There, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe 9? No, 8. 13 by 8, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's... Ah, I hate you. No, seriously. I love that glitch. Always taking damage out of nowhere. So, let's resume. 13 by 8 and 8i under the floor. And above that, that's where you have your 3 by 3 cobble being pushed. So, let me quickly clean my inventory and get the things I need, and we'll get started. Okay, so first thing, you're gonna need some piston, some lava and some water to make your cobblestone generator. So, I'm gonna place the piston facing up. Nope. Like that. So you have your water. Actually, I'm gonna need to quickly make an infinite spring. Okay. Oh. There we go. So, I have my water standing on a block, and then the water fall right next to the piston, so the water can't get on top of the piston. On the other side of the piston I've got some lava, and that's gonna make cobblestone right on top of the piston. Then my cobblestone is gonna be pushed by the piston up one block, and I have some obsidian to prevent it from going crazy and doing bad stuff while we wire it. And we also need 3 more piston right above the lava to push the cobble onto the side. After that, we are gonna need a 3 by 3 piston thing to push our cobblestone. bum, 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 up above us to be destroyed by the mining charges. So the cobble is being formed here, pushed up one block, then onto the side, and then up from these 3x3 pistons. Now let's have a look at the redstone. First thing first, you're gonna need a turntable for the timing with a redstone torch, and you place it on the second setting, on the second notch. There we go. Let's see how to wire the piston first, the 3x3 piston thing. So you're gonna need some blocks under them to place redstone torches. 7 and 8. And for the one in the middle, we want to be able to power this one individually, so we are gonna use something relatively similar, except that the torch is done one block, powering the block above it, powering the piston, like that. Then we are gonna send power to these pistons, and we are also gonna need to send power to the piston from the cobblestone generator, using the same thing with torch under the piston, and that pushes our cobblestone up to this block. And then after that we are gonna have to power this piston as well, and what will happen is that this piston will be powered, then this one, and then this one. So to do that we are gonna need a memory unit. We are actually gonna need 3 of them, one to set off the mining charges, and the 2 other to power either all of the pistons, or only the one on the side, or only the one on the middle. So let's power the piston down below first. So for that, some redstone, some repeaters on the side, same thing. Same thing over here. Like that, except for the middle one. We are gonna do that with redstone for something special, because to power the one in the middle we are gonna place some redstone dust here, then a block, and then a repeater. So when I power the repeater, it powers the block, which powers the redstone dust right behind it, which powers the block, which unpowers the torch. Just like that. And after that we need to send power to this one as well. We're gonna do something special for this one. We're gonna power it like the one below, powering the block which powers the redstone behind it, which powers it. And the last one, that's this one here. Same thing. Block, repeater, block, redstone. And then let me see, I don't remember. I think I just went all, yeah, no, nothing fancy on the side, just a good old redstone dust that runs all the way around, like that. And so if I pour That's from this one. Yep. See if I power it with a redstone torch, that's gonna unpower all of the piston around except the middle one, and this repeater here powers the middle one. So now let's use our fancy timer. So there's 3 of them, one that powers the middle piston, one that powers all of the other piston, and one above that triggers the mining charges going here, there, into the wall, and that goes all the way above into here, powers here, and that gets to my block dispenser here. So let's do that. That's relatively simple once you get that this is actually your unit memory and you use it to controls when you want to trigger the piston. And what will happen is that let's turn it on actually so you can see it in action. So every time the torch gets under that block, so whenever the torch is here, it powers the dust here, which sends the power to the timer over there, also to power this block, which powers this timer, and also makes a pulse that goes into here, and this pulse goes into the cobblestone generator. So every rotation, the cobblestone generator will make 1 cobble. Bam! Every rotation, the cobblestone generator makes 1 cobblestone, and whenever there's a full block into this dispenser, it will send a signal. Let's check this one. Look. When there's a full block, it sends a signal to the 3x3 piston thingy, and that raises the cobblestone that has been made up 1 block. After that, the turntable, no, that's this one, turntable makes 2-3 new rotation to reload the cobblestone. 1, 2, and now it pushes it up. And it has to do that 3 times. Let's turn it off now. It has to do that 3 times to regenerate the cobble. And it has also to have a bit of a delay to allow the water to get the gravel away from the box before the cobblestone raises up again. So let's make that quickly. We have our dust here that powers this block, which powers the repeater into another block, because we need to get the signal away, and we can't use redstone torch because the signal also goes to that block, to a torch, to a block dispenser with a torch under it. I think, nope, there, no, that's here. Torch on this side, dispenser, torch under the block. Now let's get some wool slab. The pattern I used is that when Oh crap, shouldn't have done that. Let's reset them all. Okay. Um, I'll fix that later. Um, Whenever this block dispenser places its block, that's when the mining charge will be placed and will detonate. So after that, I need the cobble in the middle to raise so that the water can get the gravel. So that's what happened with this full block. As you can see quickly after the first one, that's only 2 rotation later. After that, that's my delay. So that's when the water gets the gravel. Same thing here. And after that, when these blocks are being placed, that's when the cobble will be raised above. So as you can see, we have a total of 8 rotation between the one when the mining charge will be set and when the cobble will be raised, which will stop the water, because maybe if you didn't notice, the water is just held by the 3x3 cobble itself. So as soon as it's blasted away, the water can collect the gravel. Okay, enough talking. Let's build that. So the timer here goes into there and then into the middle piston. Okay. And this one here goes into another dispenser. Then okay. Then it powers this redstone, which will unpower the torch, which will do that, raise all of the piston except the middle one. Okay, and I also need my mining charge timer, so to do that I'm gonna make it above the redstone torch. Here powers the block, which will powers the torch here. Damn. Here, and then power the dispenser, and then I'll get the signal from the dispenser. I'll make sure not to power the piston or the gearbox here, and it has to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. It has to be somewhere over here, and I'll do that quickly off camera later. Let's now place our wool slabs into that. I just want to quickly unpower the gearbox. There we go. Okay, so that's my wool bank memory thing. Actually, I have a bit too much stuff in my inventory. Let's make some room. Should be better. Okay. And I need 3 kind of solid blocks. So, on the timer, on the memory unit, for the middle piston, I'm gonna place my wool slab like that. Well, actually, let's just do the wool slab like that. like that. So I'm leaving blanks on the third one and on the last one for the third and the fourth row. Actually, that has to be different kind of block, like that. Make sure, yeah, that's it. Better if it's not wood, just to be safe. Doesn't want it to burn. Okay, so this way the mining charge is set off here, blast here, then the middle piston raise the cobble in the middle up one block to allow the water to collect the gravel, then it waits, it waits, it waits, it waits, and then the piston all around and the middle one raises more cobble and again more cobble to regenerate the 3x3 thingy. Next is this one. This one has to wait for the for the A7 first row, and then we have the same thing as the other one, the last row for the third and the fourth rank. Yep, that's it. And finally, the timer for the mining charge, pretty simple, a full block for the first one, and that's all. And after that, only non-conductive block. There, there, there. And I think I missed some. Missed this one. Yep. And there's no black guy. Okay, perfect. And quickly to finish, I need to do one more thing with my redstone thing, my redstone, my redstone timing, and that's a monostable circuit to power the to power the cobblestone generator. So repeater, the 2 repeater, sorry, so that's a 4 delay into a block, torch on the side of the block here, so that's the block being powered by the turntable. That's also the block powering the memory unit for the middle piston. Like so, like that, that makes a monostable circuit. And then a repeater on 4. Don't remember this part very much. Like so, something like that to get the power up above. The dust will power the block, which will power the torch, which will send the power above. And another repeater, 4 delay, a block, a torch, and that's the signal you send. Yeah, that's the signal you send into the piston for the cobblestone generator. Like that, and to make sure the redstone doesn't connect here, like that. Okay. And yeah, power it. Which one is it? Somewhere here. There. And then from here to the piston here. And then that's pretty much it. Let me just dig up to connect the dispenser for the mining charge quickly. Okay, down. So, redstone torches that goes all the way above up to here. The signal then goes like so. There's a repeater behind it powering my block dispenser, and I also have a torch because I have a light block here that gets turned on when the mining charges will blast. Perfect. And now I just have to place my cobble to make sure that everything is in position. So that's the pattern that's gonna be taken by the cobble. Everything full except the block here. Place back the glass. Then downstairs as well. I'm gonna make sure that there's the cobble here. And under it as well. Up. There we go. So, yeah, you want to... crap. Let's do that. Like that. And I hope it's not gonna unpower the gearbox. Nope, that's good. Okay. You also want to give some sort of power to the block in your timer. It's gonna place the full block here and transfers the signal to the redstone. So for downstairs the block will be placed right above the torch, but here well, you could do something like that actually. That works, yeah, that works as well. Whatever. Okay. Let me make sure I didn't do anything stupid because we are now gonna try it together. I did not test it on myself before, so things might be going wrong if I did something stupid. Let's make sure there's mining charges inside. Nope. Good thing I checked. And I forgot one thing. That's my lever to turn it on and off. On this side I placed it here, so I'm probably gonna do the same thing here, there, going down, down again, down here, maybe a bit more, like that. Let's make sure this is placed at the correct place. Yes, okay, and that's good. Perfect. Second setting, yes, good. Enough. Let's test it. You all want to know if I did something stupid? We'll see. I did something stupid here. I had to replace the cobble. But, it blasted correctly. The middle one got pushed. No, it's waiting. Yes, nothing's happening as long as it's gonna place wool slab. It waits. I could actually remove some of the wool slab to make the process a bit go a bit faster. Like you could remove probably 2 or 3 wool slab here. But that's not necessary. This way you're sure all of the gravel got collected. And now, bam, pushes it up, placing the mining charge. That's this one. Then, bam, and I did something stupid. Oh no, 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 no. I knew I forgot something somewhere. Damn. Shit, fuck. Ah. Well, I guessed it washed away most of the redstone already. Maybe not. Looks like I might have been lucky since there's a hole here. Looks like the water got stored here. Did destroy this spot. It was to be expected. Along with that, I should turn it off actually. And I should turn it off really quickly actually. So, what went wrong? I think that's the cobblestone generator. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh yeah, I think that's on the force. Yep. Yeah, that's it. 4 delay to the torch under the piston for the cobblestone generator. Otherwise, the pulse is too fast and the cobble is not made, I think. Let's reset that, and that, and let's stop the timer quickly. I just want to work on the cobblestone generator. There. Okay. So, get it on. Let's see the cobble gen. Nope. What did I do wrong? Let me check quickly. Four torch. 2, 1, 2. Four. That should be good. That doesn't sound like it. There it is. Silly me. There we go. And now nothing happened. Perfect. So, let's try it on one last time. There. there. And I was about to do something stupid. If I place the redstone here, it's gonna place the block and set off the mining charges. Not now. I need to replace all of my cobble that I wasted. Again, you want to be very careful because you are dealing with explosions, water. Not a good combination, especially not so close to the redstone. Not here. There. Replace all of the cobble. Like so. And now we can test it. That was good. Cobble in the middle. Extend first to get the gravel. That's good. Let's make sure this is actually making cobble this time. That's the part where it would be making the cobble. And now let's see. One, two, 3 row, push up. And one last time. 1, 2, 3. Pushes up and triggers the mining charge. That's it. Then we have the pulse from the middle one quickly. That's this one. To place the water. Okay, perfect. Let's actually unpower the lever and place back my redstone so that I can control it. There we go. I'm gonna leave that here for now. And that's it for today. Yes, finally. I thought I was gonna give up after the water incident, but luckily there was not too much damage. And now we can have them both running, which is gonna look pretty cool. Meow. That's because I had to reset the block dispenser early on. Like so. Oh, okay. Now it's gonna remake the cobble. Yep. That's good. And for the collection part, that's pretty simple. All of my gravel ends up in the water above the weaker. After the weaker, you have a drop here that takes the flint into here to collect them. I'm probably gonna throw them anyway because there's not so much thing you can do with flint, with the gravel. And on this side you get the sand. Oh, cool. 2 of them working perfectly and almost at the same time. That's great. So I hope you guys got how to make it. Don't worry, I'm gonna update the download link for my world pretty soon. There's also a bunch of new stuff for you guys to check out, but before I need to make a special video. And I won't say anything more on the matter right now. Shh. Silence, guys. Thank you. You've been working very well. Anyway, guys, that's really it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope the redstone part wasn't too messy or too complicated for you. I tried to keep it simple, but nothing is really simple with redstone when you try to explain it. It's simple to understand, but not so simple to explain. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon for more fun. Maybe spoilers? Yeah, let's give you a spoiler of what we're gonna do next time. That's something that's brand new, added in Better Than Wolves 3.72, and that's badam, a way to collect the mossy stone bricks and the cracked stone bricks. So I just finished set up this thing, and they seem to be working. I just finished them before recording this episode, and there's already a little bit of them. That's cool. So we'll see that in the next episode, along with some other stuff. Anyway, that's it. That was Battosay. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.